Hope everyone's doing well. As I sit on my patio right now, just enjoying the last little bit of summer, it's very peaceful right now. It's just some people doing some work over here, building a shed, I think it is, for the house. So it's just here, them hammering a little bit. But when I think about the peace that I have over here, I think about, the peace that I wish that they had in Israel and in Jerusalem. Israel has the right to protect itself. The Israelites, they are in the right in everything that they're doing to get their citizens back to the northern region and to also get the hostages back. And what the world leaders you know have forgotten is they are speaking to the wrong people, telling Israel to use restraint. I don't think so. I fully support everything that Israel is doing right now because that is the nation and people through whom my Messiah, Jesus Christ, came through. And I love those people. Uh, you know, they are hated because they are the firstborn amongst the human race, and they're hated for many things. They're hated because people want to be them. They want to be in their place, but that'll never happen. And Israel will never be destroyed. It will always be a nation. And Israel is the country we need to keep our eyes on as far as the future is concerned. But as far as using restraint, that's just like, if a person came into my house unwelcome and they meant my wife and I harm, you best believe what I'm going to do, I'm going to bust that ass. And then they're going to be bringing a gurney to take that person up out of here. In Israel, they have the full right to protect themselves. They have the full right to do whatever's necessary to ensure the security of their citizens and their country. And what the world leaders should be doing is talking to the terrorists, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis, those people. Hezbollah and the Houthis, they had nothing to do with this war. Iran has nothing to do with this war. It was Hamas that started this war. And people seem to forget that, telling Israel to use restraint. That's just like I said before. If someone comes in my house, the last thing I'm going to use is restraint. I'm going to handle that business that when they come up in here and when they leave, they're not going to come in the same way that they're leaving. They're going to leave stretched out. They might have came in upright, but they're going to leave stretched out. So I fully support what Israel is doing. And the fake world leaders that we have, they failed all the nations of the world because they have all their own agendas at heart. And that really is what's going on in the world. But the most tragic thing about this war is that the children and the elderly, the people that are not in the military, they suffer. And Hamas, Hezbollah, they remind me of like cockroaches and rats hiding amongst the citizens, hiding amongst the people that have nothing to do with the war. This is social media, and I'm pretty much just speaking my opinion. But the one thing that I am sure of, I'm in full support of what Israel is doing. They have the right to protect themselves, and whoever don't like it, they can go and die with the terrorists. Now, Israel was very fair when this war started out, and they didn't have to be fair. They were very fair because what they said to the terrorists is surrender or die. And you know what? They've kept their promise. And it seems like the people in America, the politicians, they can't even keep their promises. They have all these people that are being delivered up on bribery charges, all kinds of things, wire fraud, and these are leaders that are being brought up on these charges. It seems that the imaginary moral fabric of the world is continuing to rot. And there is no foundation of what is right and true in the world today. It seems like it's sliding off more and more. The world hates its creator and God, Jesus Christ, and they won't submit to him. And this is the reason why we having all these things going on in the world, because what is proven in all of the things that's happening in the world is this, is that man cannot live in the world and have true peace and harmony without a relationship with his God, his creator. Yeah, let that sink in for a minute. I'm just going to keep soaking up the sun, enjoying the little bit of peace that I have, and I love it. And I'm praying for the peace of Israel and Jerusalem.